I want you guys to hear this story of Danny Stahl, who is deeply into OnlyFans. Listen to what happens once you join, thinking that you're just going to do underwear photos. It never stays there. So this is a bit of a raw, graphic story of what happens, but please listen. It is so important.
Like the attention of it, like being worshipped, like it just incubates your pride. Like it's just something that clicks to where you're like, this is awesome. Like I'm being praised like I was like a god.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like people are throwing hundreds at me and just worshiping my body, and it can really get to your head.
Yeah.
Especially with the TikTok, and then people were worshiping me online, and or hating on me. It's either or. So there was a few times like I feel like God really it was actually one of the times where I was coming to the end of my rope because things were just getting sticky, and like, you know, the money was becoming less and less because the gay community, they have a lot of pressure. They want more and more. They want more and more, you know, like you start with underwear, then you start, you know, doing other stuff, and then next thing you know, you're working with somebody else. Next thing you know, they want you to have like, honestly,
you can say it.
They like think of it, I'm straight, right? So I started OnlyFans thinking, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna do like underwear pics. That's how it started. Then it started me like self masturbation. Then it started me working with people, and then that wasn't good enough. So like the gay community wanted me to get like on camera. And it's like, it's just started this like slope of like, how did I get here? And then it's like, it went from, you know, starting off like doing underwear pictures to now I'm getting my toes sucked by a man in a hotel room.
I think it's really important to talk about the escalation that Danny shares about here. I've heard it from many other content creators who have left, and I would say that there are three main contributors to the escalation process. First of all, he talks about the demands from the gay community. Let me assure you, it's not just the gay community. It is a subscriber, John, consumer mentality. And when you're paying for something, you want more and more and more. Part of it is their addiction as well. As they get desensitized to content, they need more and more to get the same high. We hear the same thing in pornography, how consumption escalates. So that is one big pusher of escalation, and especially when you feel like you are working for them because they're paying, content creators feel compelled to do what they ask. The second thing is if they're working for an agency. This guy wasn't, but agencies really communicate to content creators that if you want to succeed, you have to do everything. So that means you're having S with other people on camera, because that's basically everything. The third thing that really pushes escalation is from yourself. One, you're becoming desensitized to the content, and so you feel like, well, I'm already doing this, I might as well do a little bit more, especially if you are driven and you're focused on growth and making more money. The money kind of desensitizes you, and you just have to do more to get more money. I've heard of even Sophie Rain, who's one of the top earners. She said her goal every month was to make more than the previous month. And so you're just driven by the money. In order to get more money, you have to do more stuff. The other thing too is that almost all content creators are heavily using substances in order to get through the day. And so when they're numbing out with substances, then obviously that's going to lower your barriers, and it's going to allow you to do more stuff that originally you didn't intend to do. And so like he talks about here, he joined OnlyFans just to do underwear, and many people join thinking that that's all they're going to do, and then slowly, as a result of these three things, there is a deterioration of boundaries and values. And so that is why OnlyFans is so dangerous, and it is not something that we want to present to our young people as a good career choice, even though that is what is exactly being pushed by media and by content creators themselves. this is being presented as a great option and a way to make money and discover your sexuality. But if you listen to the people who have left, there is a huge emotional, mental, psychological, physical cost when you start to prostitute yourself and basically enslave yourself to subscribers, to the dollars, to fame, getting recognized. So that's the message that we want to communicate to young people out there, that don't believe the hype. There is a big cost, as we have just heard.